Oh, hi guys, my name's Amy. We're up here at the Northwest Carnival Initiative and today we're going to learn how to make an umbrella monster for Halloween. Okay, so folks, now I'm going to show you how to make our Halloween umbrella monster. So not only is this a really cool costume, but it also will keep you dry while you're trick-or-treating. So it's quite simple, it's just a little bit fidgety, but I'll go through the bits and pieces that you need. And again, hopefully you have all of this stuff at home. So first of all, you need some fabric scissors or very sharp scissors, and you need some paper scissors. We're going to have some paper plates, some waist elastic. Now if you don't have waist elastic, you can take some out of old leggings or old tracksuit bottoms and you can, join it up. So what you do is you just cut the seam and pull out the elastic. Just some elastic bands, some hair bubbles. We need some Copydex glue. We need some plastic bags. Now you can get these in all different colours, so you can get like yellow ones I think as well, so you can get like a few different colours. We need a compass, a marker, and some old fabric and some old t-shirt. So we'll just start off and I'll show you what we're going to do. So we're going to have to cut some strips. So we need to cut the strips for these guys first. Move that all over to the side and I'll show you what we started off with. So basically you take your paper scissors and we'll just cut strips of plastic bags first. Now, so you want like the bulk of it to be plastic bags because these are quite light. If you add too much fabric to it, it's going to be too heavy and it's going to weigh down. So the more different coloured, like I think you can get white plastic bags as well. So whatever different coloured plastic bags, use those first, and then we'll just use the fabric to create texture. So you just cut them as rough as you want. We'll cut some black ones same way. Just cut a few of them to just show you what I'm going to do. Now, so basically then you want to have them all sort of roughly the same size. So you open up your plastic bag and you have a loop like that, and you just want to cut it at one end, so one long strip like this, and you have to like fold it at the top. So that's sort of the length then, that's your basic length. So everything else then you measure up against this. So we have some old bits of fabric here. These are nice bright colours. So if you have like old curtains or an old maxi dress that's a nice bright colour, or an old skirt or anything at all like that, old sheets. Sometimes bed covers have some nice patterns on them, so anything you can find like that. And you want to measure it the same length as your black bag strips. So again, we'll just use our fabric scissors for this one, and you just cut them as rough as you like. So it doesn't matter how wide they are, just as long as they are the same length as your black bags. So we do, you can cut out some purple ones, and then you can cut out some green ones. And then I've also used some old t-shirts. So this one's pretty cool because it's got sequins on it. So t-shirts, as you know, will have a front and a back piece. So you just have to cut your loops as well, the same way. Now, obviously, you're not going to get the same length with the t-shirts, but these are just to add in for some decoration and texture, so it doesn't matter. You do the bulk of the work with your bags. Now, so again, when you cut it out like that, you're going to have a loop like that. So you just want to cut it so that you have one long strip, like so. Now, and then that was just another purple t-shirt that I've used, and I've cut the same way at the bottom. So I have loads of strips that I've already cut out here from earlier. I'll bring them over. Alright, so I have a whole selection of strips there. So that's my green bags, my black bags. That should be the same length as that, yeah. So that's the same length as that. And then my purple strips. And then I have some green strips. And then that's my t-shirt strips in on top. Now, those are shorter, but it doesn't matter. So then the next thing you need to do is you need to get your elastic ready to go around the umbrella. So basically you just take your elastic, whoops, and sort of roughly measure around what you think you might need. So just sort of roughly measure around it and then cut and tie it into a knot. So I've already done it there, so I'll not waste the elastic. So I've just tied it in a knot around here. Now I've just tied it in a knot around this, so then it'll just sit loose over the top of the umbrella then until we attach it. So you're going to have to attach the elastic to the arms of the inside of the umbrella. So how we do that is I'm going to use a compass and some hair bubbles. So you take your hair bubble and you cut your hair bubble so that it's one long strip, and then you place your elastic where you want it to be, and then the arm of your umbrella is running down like this. So you want to pierce a hole on either side of the arm, like so. Not too big a hole now, just small enough because you don't want it to rip. And then you're going to feed your elastic in one side of the hole. In one side of the hole. It's a little bit tricky to do. You catch it at the other side, and then you catch the elastic, the waist elastic, and then you bring it up and in the other hole. So basically what you're doing is you're anchoring the waist elastic to the metal bar. So once you have your two pieces of hair bubble on the inside, then you tie them in a knot, and that holds the waist elastic in place. Now, if you want to make that extra secure so that this doesn't rip, you can put a little bit of super glue around it as well, just to make it extra tight and so that it doesn't rip. And then you can make it then as loose as you need it to be. Now, so that's, you go the whole way around the same way as this and anchor each piece to each arm, and then you'll have your sections then to work with. So basically what I started with for this umbrella monster is I started with the plastic bags. So I started with the black plastic bags first. So we just do a loop at the top like that, and you go underneath your elastic like so, and you put your tails up underneath and you pull it down tight. So I'll do that again now. I'll do a green one. Cut it in half like that. So, oh, that one was already in half, silly me. So, it's a loop. And cut the top. And then you have your loop. And you go up in behind and around like so. Now, so first of all, I would go around and put on all your plastic bag first, because that'll fill it out and it's nice and light. It's not going to pull your umbrella down. I probably actually do have a bit too much fabric on this one because it's quite heavy. But then once you're happy then with the amount of plastic bag that you have on, you want to go back over then and add in some of your colours. So these should be the same length as your plastic bags. And you can go with the loop again, up under, around like that, and like so. And then for your t-shirt bits, just exactly the same. You can add them in just after you've done all your long bits, then you can add these in, just maybe like 1 or 2 on each, just to add a bit of extra colour and extra texture. So again, that's a loop underneath like that, and like that. Now, so you can see then what it looks like then when it's finished. So, and the next thing then we want to do is do the hair at the top. So you can see this guy has a nice hairdo. So it's just pretty much the same. You use the same strips, and we're going to use hair bobbles. So you're going to wrap your hair bobble around this top part. So I've done that around 3 times. So and then you just use exact same principle you've used here, but you're going to use it up at the top. So we use plastic bags because they're nice and light. Now, so the same thing, the loop, and you go under the elastic and bring your tails through. And pull it out tight. And then we'll do a black one. So that's your long piece. And we'll do under the elastic. And into the loop. And pull it down. Now, so once, if you find that the elastic's getting too tight, you can just add another one. So you just do another hair bobble and do it 3 times. And you put that on the top, and then you can use that then for more of your hair bits. I'm actually going to use it now for doing this buffy bit of hair. So what I've done for that is I've just like cut some thicker pieces. What do we see? And you can just do them like that. They're thicker and shorter, and you can put them in on top and sort of get them to sit. We'll do some green ones. I think I've actually done 2 of each. So you can just use plastic bag to do this as well, because it'll sit the same way. And in the top, like so. And then you can sort of use the elastic bands then to make them sit whatever way you want them to sit. So I've got like 2 purple bits and 2 green bits in here, and that's underneath all the hair that I've put on. So that's the main body of it. If we go now, and I'll show you just quickly how to do the eyes. So I used paper plates to do the eyes, and we need Copydex glue and a marker and paper scissors. So if you look at the paper plates, they've already got a circle in the inside. So I just cut out the circle that was there, I just cut out the circle that was in the middle. So that's just the two pieces for the eyes. And then I've just used the outside rim to cut out my eyebrows. So do we see? That's that way. That way. And then you can just do your eyeballs any way you want to do them. So you can make them look a bit boggly-eyed. So you just draw your circle and colour them in. Or you could just do a one-eyed monster if you wanted to. You can also Google some, if you just Google monster cartoons, they'll give you some ideas if you want to do like some teeth, or, you know, they've got some pretty good ideas if you want to do some of your own designs. So, colour it in like that. And then basically you just want to use your Copydex glue and spread it out to the edges. Like so. And then I've actually done it, if you see, like, so I have an arm running down the center and I put an eye on each side. So if you're going to do this one, you'd probably put your eye here and here. Move the hair back. So, and then it just depends where you want the eyeball to be looking. So you just place them on. Now Copydex can take a wee bit to dry, so we'll just hold them for a minute. Now, and then you do the same. You do your eyebrows. And then your other eye here, like so. And then we have, voila, umbrella monster. So, hope you enjoyed that, folks, and I look forward to seeing all the umbrella monsters out on the streets at Halloween, keeping everyone nice and dry. Thanks, guys. Bye.